much added sugar are you eating? Now let's just have a quick recap from my blog about added sugar in the foods that we eat. Now remember that added sugar is now a worldwide concern because we are eating far too much of this added sugar. Now these sugars are the sugars that have been taken out of their natural environment and are now free sugars. The sugars that are still found in fruits and in milk is absolutely fine, and these foods should not be cut out of your diet, okay? Now the concern with added sugars, or these free sugars, is that they only provide our body with calories and are often known as empty calories because they only give energy and are of no other benefit. They don't provide our body with nutrients such as vitamins and minerals. And do you know what? Having too much of this sugar can actually drain the body of some of the vitamins and minerals that we need. So how much sugar do you think you're having? That's what we're going to be looking at today in this video. Now, the World Health Organization in 2015 recommended that adults and children should not have more than 10% of the daily calories coming from free sugars. And what it suggested is that if it was cut down to 5%, the health and lives of people would improve a lot more. In that same year, the UK actually brought out its own guidelines, and these are the guidelines that I'm going to be using today. And what it suggested is that, yes, we shouldn't be having any more than 5% of these free sugars. Now for children, it recommends that this is 19 grams. That's children between the ages of 4 and 6. Now for children between the ages of 7 and 10, no more than 24 grams. And for anyone else, that's from 11 years and upwards, we should be having no more than 30 grams. Now, are you saying to yourself, yeah, I don't have sugar at all? But let's have a look and see whether you do. Now, the easiest way to work out how much sugar you're having is to look at it in teaspoons. Okay, so for the children between the ages of 4 and 6, they should be having no more than 5 teaspoons of sugar a day. For those between 7 and 10-year-olds, they should be having no more than 6 teaspoons a day. And for everyone else, no more than 7 teaspoons. Now, if you have tea and coffee and add sugar, okay, so maybe if you have 3 cups of tea a day and you add 1 teaspoon of sugar, that's instantly 3 teaspoons of sugar that you are having a day. Now let's have a quick recap of what added sugars are. They come under the guises of various different names, and you need to read those food labels to see how much you're having. And remember that often if a sweet food won't just have 1 sugar, it can have 2, 3 or 4 added sugars in it. So these are glucose, sucrose, maltose, malt, corn syrup, honey, hydrolyzed starch, invert sugar, fructose, molasses, dextrose, corn sweetener, fruit juice concentrate, treacle molasses, honey, golden syrup, and any other syrup such as agave and maple syrup. Packets of sugar, white, brown, muscovado, demerara, icing sugar, caster sugar, sugar cubes. And then we have high corn fructose syrup, which I've written about in great lengths in that blog, so please do read the blog. So let's have a look. Are you meeting the guidelines? So what I've done here is included very popular sort of fizzy drinks that many people are drinking, children and adults. So have a quick think about how much sugar you think might be added into these drinks and see whether you're all right. Okay, so can of cola, 10 teaspoons of sugar. Can of Pepsi, 10 teaspoons. Mountain Dew, 11.5. Sprite, 9.5. Fanta, 11. Okay, so for anyone who drinks any of these cans, you are instantly having too much sugar in a day. And it's really worrying, especially because children drink a lot of these drinks as well. And for me, it's quite a concern. Now, diet drinks do not contain added sugar. They contain sweeteners, and I'm looking at sweeteners in another blog. So let's have a look at some other foods. We've got Snickers, Twix, Oreo biscuits, Dunkin' Donut, Pizza Hut, McDonald's foods. Now what I've done for the foods from the fast food restaurants, I have used their nutritional analysis from their US websites. So have a think and see, did you guess right at all? Right, Snickers, For children under the age of 11, too much sugar. Again, Twix. Oreo biscuits, just 3 biscuits, contains 3.5 teaspoons. Okay, donut, 3.5 teaspoons. The chocolate chip cookie that you can get from Pizza Hut, 4.5 teaspoons. And the McFlurry Oreo from McDonald's, 16 teaspoons of sugar. That is a heck of a lot of sugar. Now I've included here some savoury foods, because savoury foods, as well as sweet foods, also contain sugar, unfortunately. So just have a quick think how much you think may be in that. So I've included Heinz ketchup here, but all ketchup contains a lot of sugar. So if you have a tablespoon of ketchup, which a lot of people do when you dunk your chips in it, you're having 1 teaspoon of sugar there. Salad cream has sugar, which is crazy. Crackers. I've included tuck crackers here, but most other crackers as well will include sugar. So have a think about all of that. So are you achieving your less than 5% of sugar a day or not?